Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai and today I'm going to be reacting to One Piece chapters 1136 and 1137. I know that I think actually that 1138 is already out in unofficial sites, but I'll just wait for for Sunday to react to it since 3 chapters in one go feels like a lot, and I don't think my voice might survive it just yet. So usually I talk about something that I might have missed or that I want to uh, talk more about the previous chapter, but this is gonna be we have 2 chapters to get through, so let's just quickly refresh on the facts about 1135. So we had Chopper, Bonnie, Robin, and Sol at the library. And we had this owl, who is the chief librarian, and it seems like it has the grow fruit. All right. Then we had Luffy, Usopp, and Nami, as well as Sanji, hanging around the kids. And then we had, I think his name is Colin? The one kid that wanted to go with Shanks. And he seems to be the only kid that still wants to be a warrior. And despite that, the lifestyle doesn't really seem to be encouraged at all. And his mom is Ripley, who we met, I think, the chapter before this one. And then we find out that his dad is a human, and it's very clear, like in bold letters, so you know it's important. He used to be a pirate, and he can hold his own against Elbaf warriors. Now, Ripley says he's a younger man, but I mean, considering how giants age, he could be like 60, and for her, that could be a younger man. I don't know, that doesn't really give away much. But considering the way that giants, the way that, like, oh, if a giant is like 20, they're actually like 8 or 10. So it doesn't seem like this couple took that into account, or at least the guy did. But they're not technically married. So I feel like we're gonna find out, and it's gonna be someone we know. I just don't have any idea who it could be. Okay, so yeah, Robin says that she's going to stay in the library, and Lilith and yeah, basically everyone that was already there, as well as Lilith. Frankie is going to try and find out more about the tree, Adam. What else? Oh yeah, the older part of the crew gets their Elbaf outfits by Gerd, and Luffy tells them that he'll see them at the village. Then we have the 2 silhouetted figures talking to the two giants that were there in the castle, and they're looking for Loki, which I don't know what they need from him. Maybe something about his fruit? Other than that, I don't know. It could also be about the person that he was talking to in the phone. The snail. But the person with the bandages on their face has an interesting power. Kind of it reminds me of Fujitora's gravity fruit. But I'm not exactly sure what it is. But yeah, obviously, they're gotta be holy knights. So they're not messing around. Hey, at the very least, they didn't kill the giant. And they go, I gave you an order, so answer me. And we leave that off. We go back to the Straw Hats celebrating at the village, having a banquet. Then we have Jarul coming in, who is still alive, impressively. He managed to make it to the 400s. And he's so big compared to like the regular Dorian Broggy giant size. And he has a sword stuck to his face. Or to his forehead. And he seems to be fine. So sure, why not? Also, Luffy meets the giant that was at the auction house with Rayleigh in Sabaody. And that's where we leave off. So, yeah. Okay, I got everything. Let's get into 1136. Title, The Land That Awaits the Sun. Ooh. Yes, please. Oh, okay. Continue with the cover story. Last time we had Otama actually attacking and defending herself against Hold'em. And now we have Yamato grabbing a hold of him, while Tama and Speed and Komachiyo are still with him, and they're all in front of what looks to be like it could be who's house, which is like, I don't think, like, why would you basically announce to everyone there that you live there? A mysterious base deep in Udon. Oh, okay. Mysterious base. Oh, yeah. Gee, I wonder who could be here. I wonder if like, okay, maybe more of the Tobiroppo are here as well. What is Yamato going to do about that? Okay. It's so good. This mousse tastes like dinosaur. I'm so surprised you got one. Mousse is delicious, but the beasts are very first. I'd risk any danger for the man who saved my life. Thanks a bunch, Hydadine and Stanson. The Gaga. I'm just glad you like it. I'm so curious if Haru has any interesting stories about centuries ago. It's not often that humans come up here to the sun world. Usually they don't know how to get here, so they assume the underworld is Elbaf and end up fleeing. Oh, okay. Maybe that has something to do with the journal thingy that we got about an explorer that was like, oh, if you do come here, don't stay here. Really? But Ors was a vicious warrior whose story has been passed down throughout history. That's right, he was 3 times the size of any of you, and the man who finished him off was me. Yeah, Captain Usopp. Your skin is really blue. Oh, have they never seen a fishman? Folks are even more colorful at Fishman Island, like all the fish in the sea. I hope to see a mermaid one day. They're beautiful, gentlemen. The mermaid inlet is like heaven on earth. Wow. But I feel like I'm ascending to heaven, just being in the presence of so many giant angels. Oh, Sanji, you're so cute. Woohoo! I'm drowning in beautiful women. And what are you then? Me? Why? I've got the what am I blues? Yeah? I toast to the wonders of the vast world. Kinda surprised at how many giants haven't ever gone to sea. Yeah, kinda same. Right? I thought all the giants on Elba were pirates. Ah! Oh, is this Rodo? Ultra rare Nami, ultra rare Straw Hats. Forgive me for my earlier indiscretion. You know, whatever. At least they can beat you up anytime. No forgiveness for you. Make sure you apologize. This is awakening something in me. Punish me, Gerd. Bro? And don't worry about it. Nobody died. Huh. I'm surprised Zoro is being so forgiveful. But only because Usopp stopped us from fighting back. Oh. Wait, is he saying that if Usopp hadn't stopped then he would have killed Rodo? If not for that, your head would have left your shoulders. Okay, go ahead, Zoro, go ahead. Dahaha. Yeah, look at Rodo. Don't you know what their bounties are? Right? Like, he's so dumb. You don't stand a chance against them. And the next time you try something, you just go ahead and do that. My Gerd! This is so stimulating. You don't understand. That was a dream that's held by everyone born in Elbaf. We all wish to be the sun god and rule the world. But only you two get that far. Sun god. Oh. Zoro is the... Interesting that we only get the reaction panel from him about that. Don't be a fool. The sun god isn't a ruler. Yeah, he's a god of liberation. Literally, Rodo going against everything that the sun god is supposed to represent. No, a god of destruction. Wrong, he's a god of laughter. They're brawling now. What's this about? A god? Elbaf is home to an ancient religious text known as the Harley. Okay. Because it is so ancient, there are many interpretations of it. Damn, how ancient? For all we know, it could be like 2,000 years old. It continues to be passed down even though no one can translate it anymore. Hence the confusion. According to the Harley, the world has twice been destroyed in the past. Okay. I'll try to keep that in mind. Even though, like Gerald is saying, it can't be too reliable because, you know, it's so old. Not many people know exactly what it means. And in each case, the presence of Nika, the sun god, is closely tied to it. Ooh. Okay. I wonder if the devil fruit is also always present in that as well. Nika. Is he the hero who appeared to save the world from disaster? The destroyer who lays waste to all? He appears when the world is about to undergo a great transformation. Therefore, the great and mighty of the day always fear Nika's arrival. Oh yeah, Nika. Bunny was talking about that guy. Also, this is the panel where Gerald was saying all that, it's the illustration for the sun god with the shield and the sword. I think that's the first time we've seen that. That's so cool. Because he's the god of the sun, it is those without hope who seek him the most. Nika wears white clouds around him and appears with white hair, clothes, and jolly laughter. Yep, that's the Luffy Gear 5, pretty much. That must be why everyone said I remind them of him. Nyahahaha. And finally, Luffy is getting some of that perspective. But that has nothing to do with me. Let's go, yeah. Luffy has to... That's just so Luffy. I'm my own person, like, okay, whatever. And if I remind them of them, I'm not this guy. Come on, don't ruin all the fun, Straw Hat. Everyone born in Elbaf, idolicious? Nika growing up. Though I won't defend whatever that moron Rodo was doing. Huh. Even Loki and the late Harald, in a sense, are the result of attempting to be Nika, perhaps. Harald, too, huh? You don't have to rationalize Loki's action that way, Chief Jarl. Oh, Loki. Is Loki a good guy? Absolutely not! That's so funny. He's their cursed prince. Even before Loki's birth, King Harald prophesied that he would be killed by his own son. Shortly after he was born, he killed the royal family's Loki horse. Okay. That was the same year that Lilin killed Chief Jorl, the legendary warrior. Okay. I like the context of adding that for the timeline. The country was beset by natural disasters and the queen passed just a year after giving birth to Loki. He made the underworld his playground, using his innate strength to kill and control the vicious animals down there, then unleashed them on villages at just 10 years old. This is kind of reminding me a little bit of how Odin was being talked about at the beginning of his flashback. But, this one feels with more negative connotations. Arson, devastation. Loki's many pranks threatened our lives. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying that they're lying. I'm just saying there could be another side to this whole thing. Between his status as a prince and his cruel personality, he made our lives hell whenever King Harald was away. And then, worst of all, Loki killed Harald, the greatest king in Elbaf history, right in his own castle up there. The king and radiant king who tried to connect Elbaf with the other countries of the world that were so terrified of our warlike ways. Chief Jarl was there and tried to stop Loki. That's when he got stabbed in the head. Okay, now we know why he has the sword there. Whoops. This helmet saved my life. The helmet didn't do anything. It was about 6 years ago, I believe, that Red Hair caught Loki rampaging at sea for us. Shanks did that? Oh, I heard that Shanks is here. He was a while ago. I don't know where he went, though. Ooh. Interesting panel of Zoro reacting to that. With the 3 dots in his thinking bubble. What are you thinking, Zoro? Outskirts of town. I thought it was weird how fidgety you were. This would explain it. The guy killed the king. The whole country hates him. Obviously, everything he told you was a lie. Oh my god. Zoro and Luffy having a private conversation about this whole thing. Good, good. Uh, I should have known that Zoro knows Luffy better than anyone in the crew. He'd be able to tell right away that Luffy was hiding something from them. Oh, it's so good. But he said he knows where Shanks is. Do you have any idea how much I want to see him? Yes, you talk about it all the time. It's a way for him to take advantage of you. Oh man. Oh, I get it, Luffy. That, yeah, of course he wants to see him so much. That even if, there's a chance of Loki not keeping his end of the deal, he would still try. But Zoro, less emotionally, he has less emotional stakes on this. He's able to weigh in and think about it more logically and calculating. You think Loki doesn't even know? I'm just basing it on his reputation. I didn't see the guy. Yeah, that is true. I'll tell you everything I know, including where Red Hair is now. Oh, that must have been something that we missed in that scene. Or if we did see this panel, I don't remember it. If he's lying, I'm not letting him go. I'll beat him up instead. Oh, Nami is the oh my god, the first, the trio of the first three Straw Hats. I wonder when you were sneaking around. Have you guys ever gotten to your destination without me? Oh? Listen up, Luffy. I'll get the keys to his cuffs, but we're going to decide if he's telling the truth or not. Got it. Thanks. Oh, I like this. I really like this. I'm so excited. And as much as I would have been so happy that we got just Zoro and Luffy alone, because it's been a long time since we got that. I think it was in like Egghead before the whole thing with with the reveal of the satellite trader. So, but still, I'm glad that Nami is tagging along, and I feel like they will need her. So why is he here anyway? He's my servant now. It's an honor. Nami, can you choose your servants more carefully? I don't like Rodo being here, but it is what it is. But I wonder though. I don't think it'll go as easy as Zoro thinks it will. Like, yeah, we'll get the cuffs, and then calmly we'll decide if it's better to keep him there or free him. I love this though. Like, Zoro knows how risky this is and already thought about how Loki could be deceiving Luffy. But despite that, he sees how much Luffy wants to do this just in case that Loki is telling the truth. So, regardless of everything that Zoro thinks might go wrong, Luffy wants to do it, so he'll give it a chance. And that's that's such a good way to show off how strong their bond is. It's been a minute since we've seen something like this between these two. Love me some highlighting of how just not seamless, how effortless the trust between these two is. Anyway, but I'm servant number 1 and Sanji is number 2. Got that? Sus. Defufu, what a stimulating torture method. You tapped him? Okay. You know, I think we share a lot in common, both being navigators. Never try to close the distance between us again. No, of course not. I feel bad that we're taking the star of the show away. Hey, I brought some meat. Did you try any of this moose yet? They're all properly hammered now. They won't even remember what the feast was for. It's such a shame that the treasure in the castle will be disappearing. What do you think, Rodo? My eyesight is poor. I doubt I would even be able to tell it's gone. So that's why you're here, Nami. Huh? Your eyes! Oh, of course, the berry eyes. Doga, ha ha ha. So that's what this is about. Oh, the underworld? Doga, ha ha ha. Alright, I take your point. And in that case, I refuse. You think I'm going to spend the one life I have stooping to the level of trash? Gee, thanks for the invitation to the most noble knighthood in the world. So, what are you then? Celestial dragons? Okay. So the implication here is that they invited him to be part of the Holy Knights? But, yeah, okay. He's made it clear that he thinks what we think about working for celestial dragons. And yeah, the two silhouetted figures are here. They got to him a little faster than I thought they would. These things are happening fast. Where's the intel from? The agents dispatched to Elbaf sent one last transmission. That a giant crow had appeared. Nothing since then. We don't have any dirt on him. Oh, so actually, like I was thinking, like, oh, okay, so surely, right? They'll just ask politely and walk away if he rejects them. But no, they were planning to blackmail him. I mean, he's also in chains, so they could torture him as well. But now that I hear him for myself, he's supremely insolent. Whoa. Oh, the two different eyes? Oh, okay. That's cool. I don't remember if we've ever had a One Piece character with heterochromia. Oh, Okay, we getting the full design, and of course, it's very fan servicey. I really like the design though, from like the face. Holy Knight Gunko. Ooh, the boots? What is that? Obviously a devil fruit, but like it's like the sleeve is disintegrating into an arrow. Kind of reminds me of Emu when they attacked Sabo. We should simply erase him. Don't get ahead of yourself, Gunko. Gunko. Okay. Don't get ahead of yourself. Does that mean that Shanks' twin has a higher rank than Gunko? I mean, someone must be feeling for the Holy Knight leader now that oh my god, what's his name? Freaking the guy with the hair that looks like a half moon that joined the Gorosei after Egghead. Oh my god, why am I blanking on his name? Figureland? Him. Yeah. Maybe Shanks' twin replaced him. Okay. Doga ha ha ha. Gobble them up, wolf. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Hey, you breathed it. Breathed it? How do you say that? You breathed on me? Okay. The arrow now is getting longer. And then it snaps. Okay, in different places. It starts to wrap itself around the wolf's neck. What? Hey, wolf! Oh, and it starts to strangle him. Oh, now separated from the rest of Gunko's body. Okay. Wolf! Oh, okay. I did not expect Loki to be genuinely concerned over the wolf. Maybe there is some compassion in him that everyone else in Elbaf isn't aware of or doesn't try to see in him. If we offer to spare its life, would that change your mind? Oof. Yo, I was thinking of torture, but yeah, taking one of his animal friends hostage, that's another way to do it. You're offering me a deal? In that case, your fate is sealed, my friend. Die and be at peace. Oh shit. Okay. He really doesn't want to be with these guys that much. And we even have like exclamation marks of those two being surprised. Yes, I'll be sad as well as angry, but a warrior doesn't quibble and whine about his way of death. Oh, well, I feel bad for the wolf. But I think the Romance Dawn trio might show up and save the wolf. Instead, I'll feed on this rage and use it to bring the world to ruin. Oh, that's such a cool panel, I'm not gonna lie. But okay, interesting. I'll feed on this rage and use it to bring the world to ruin. I mean, when being framed like this, it kind of does make more sense. Of Loki wanting to destroy the world. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe he doesn't mean like everyone in the world. Maybe he just means the people, the people who are in charge, the world government. But also it could be like a thing of like, oh, this world is cruel and twisted. Let's just get rid of it, the whole thing. And also, Harald did say that the world has ended twice, and the sun god has come every time. So maybe that's also part of his motivation. If he does that, the sun god will show up. I don't know. But I am seeing a little bit more and more that Loki is not quite as one-dimensionally evil as everyone else on the island thinks he is. But yeah, interesting way to phrase letting the wolf die. I'll be sad and angry, but a word doesn't quibble and whine about his way of death. Like, the wolf didn't choose to die that way. But also, like, it's also not Loki's fault that these guys are being cruel. But okay. We got a full design reveal on Gunko and a name. But we still don't got a name for Shanks' twin. We got to see more of his face. So yeah, okay. I think that's all I gotta say about this chapter. But yeah, my favorite part was easily Zoro and Luffy talking about what to do regarding Loki and his deal about Shanks. I'm surprised that Loki didn't confuse this guy for Shanks. Maybe it's because he hasn't seen him. He hasn't seen his face very well. But okay, if the Romance Dawn trio does get here before Gunko and the other guy leave, that's gonna be wild. But yeah, I love me some Zoro and Luffy showing off their unbreakable trust while also like not fully seeing eye to eye. But Zoro's like, okay, my captain wants it. Let's go and see what we can do about that. Okay. Let's go to 1137. It's titled Introducing Shamrock. So, wild guess, but I'm gonna say that that's gonna be the name of Shanks' twin because of the Sha. Okay. So Yamato and Tama are peeking through the window of the house they were in front of. And there's a bunch of like, it seems like beast pirates with uh, cat ears, which makes me think of Who's Who. Infiltrate the sketchy hideout. Okay. I was hoping for a little bit more, but okay. In the 14 years since King Harald's death, no one has dared approach the castle. Oh? Ours Castle, Elbaf. Okay. Or so I thought, but it's clear that someone has broken through the door, and there are no guards standing watch. So is this a bad sign then? Intruders, but these doors were broken from the inside. Oh, wait, I'm a dumbass. I thought the Romance Dawn trio were heading to the underworld. But yeah, the last time we saw them, they were headed to the castle. Right, because that's where the keys must be. Intruders, but these doors were broken from the inside. We'll figure it out when we get in there. Keys, keys. This destruction looks fresh. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the castle where Gunko and Shanks' twin came in? That's probably why it looks like that. Wait, please wait. Yeah, from the inside, because they teleported. Yeah, okay. Wait, this castle is huge. I can't even see the ceiling. It's way too big. I can't walk across this. Hey, Rodo, where are the keys? I'm just a common man. I've never been inside the castle, but we're very lucky to have you with us. Really, ultra rare Nami? I was just thinking the same thing. Onwards. Actually, yeah. I guess that's one way Rodo is useful, because he can cover ground quicker by being a giant. So this is what it's like in here. I'm overcome with both wonder and fear. Is all of this destruction from the intruders? No. King Harald passed after a vicious battle with Loki. What you see are the scars of that fight. Ooh. That's some serious devastation. Loki is a monster to be sure, but King Harald was also known as a great warrior on his own. Destruction was inevitable. Whoa, it's huge! Wait, what is this? It's horrifying! It's like a giant graveyard! Yes, naturally there were many soldiers in the castle. Loki slew over 100 stout warriors that day. The only survivors among the castle were Chief Jarl and Loki himself. It was such a shocking and bloody scene that it was agreed the castle should be sealed and left untouched afterward. The old man in his 400s was the only survivor? Granted, it does seem... Well, did Loki try though? He could have cut his head off instead of just leaving the sword there. I don't know. Call me crazy, but there's definitely something missing from what everyone is telling us about Loki and what he's done. Now, I'm not saying he's completely innocent and hasn't done anything wrong. But there's gotta be some nuance here. Perhaps it is now haunted by vengeful spirits. Check it out, you guys. Look how big this skull is. It's even got horns. Is it like oars? The largest bones belong to the warriors with the blood of ancient giants. There are no longer any pure bloods, but some still have traces of it in their history. In fact, King Harald himself was very large and mighty. Oh, so Loki also has ancient giant blood? Ah, just look up. I haven't seen that visage in years. That is a portrait of King Harald. I don't know what I expected him to look like, but that was not it. Cool mustache, though. The man who loved peace and attempted to bridge the gap between Elbaf and the rest of the world. The greatest king in the history of Elbaf, they say. They say. You're right. He looks strong. The scarring on his head is where he ripped out his horns. Whoa. The mark of his ancient giant blood. Ooh, why did he rip them off? To him, ancient giants were a reminder of our era of war. Oh, wow. That's quite the big conviction for a visual of such an ideal. He had horns! Of course, that's what Luffy hangs on to. That takes serious guts. I'm saying. Like, even Zoro, who back in Little Garden attempted to cut both of his feet. Even he's kind of like sweating at hearing that. His Majesty's death was a shock to all, but it was the hardest upon the other son of King Harald, Hydudin, who had the most cause to hate Loki for his actions. What? Really? He and Loki are brothers? Oh yeah, they didn't know. Yes, but from different mothers. Hydudin was born to another woman prior to Harald's marriage to the queen. You see, Elbaf did not allow for Hydudin's mother to be queen. How come? She was from a different giant nation. Sol did mention that Elbaf is not the only place where giants come from. And that has been kind of, I wouldn't say ignored, but just not brought up again. Why does that matter? You're all giants. We're all giants? Do you humans not wage war over lands and resources as well? Oh, yo. Oof. Damn, that... Yo, Rodo... Why did I give Rodo such a hard line? Oh, yeah. Giants from other areas will tarnish the blood of Elbaf. You have some really bigoted views about other giants and humans. Oh, but you're different. Don't suck up to me, scum. Oh, I'm with Nami. So, if Hydudin's blood is tarnished, why do you ride with his crew? Because... Rodo the nerd, what a creep. Wah. Wow, this is amazing. You can draw sea charts? Show me how to do it. You wanna be my friend? Huh? Friend? Oh, okay. Those 3 panels let us know what we need to know. So, Hydudin is an exception to the discrimination from Rodo. Unlike me, he's a truly honest and straightforward man. Despite being unable to live in the castle with his daughter, and seeing the way his mother was tormented, he withstood all of that pain and said, I want to unify all of giant kind. I like that Nami reaction panel. His mother was tormented. Ooh. I need more on that. I'm the man who will be king of all giants, and I know you can do it. Hydudin! I want to help his dream come true. So you can be reasonable after all? Kinda boring. Coming from Toro, that's actually kinda nice. Hey, come check it out. Some giants are knocked out over here. Oh, they're gonna find the giants that, that Gunko defeated. I'd say defeated, but more like, completely stomped on. Underworld, Elbaf. Arr, is it sinking in yet? I told you already, I can't move. It doesn't change your question. A member of the common rabble, receiving a chance to join the ranks of the gods, is a miracle one can only dream of. And we are offering you that miracle now. Oh shit, Gunko just made a... Okay, so those are basically giant legs. Just by using the arrow? Yo, what kind of fruit is this? So yeah, okay, they were never going to take no for an answer. Oh. Oh wait. I'm guessing they already killed the wolf. And just Oda didn't show it. But Gunku's stomping on something like looks like a cloth. Oh whoa! Okay, so that fruit has to be awakened. The boot touched something, and that something turned into another arrow. And that arrow is going towards Loki. Damn it! Not again! What? Breen, whatever that sound effect is. And another arrow stopped it. So your foot's gonna accelerate to kick my right cheek, and after I've turned the other way, you'll give me an uppercut with that fist of yours. Thanks for the heads up. Oh, observation hockey? I mean, I don't think it matters here. He can't dodge. Those arrows are the confirmed path of my very future, a declaration of unavoidable violence. But it is possible for me to change course. So I ask you again, Loki, will you join the Holy Knights? Oh, Gunko is standing in the actual arrow. Damn, that's cool. Hell no, moron! Ooh, okay. The arrows move again. And, yep. What he saw happened. Kick, arrow, uppercut. Now his head is hanging low. Oh, they've been attacking other animals as well. Damn it, you'll regret this. Oh, crap. That's a lot more arrows. Stop! Enough already! Then, you will join? Yeah. Ah! What happened? Well, I guess... he refused again, so they attacked him again. Shanks' twin is sitting on the wolf's paw. Gunko's huffing and puffing, even though, it was a one-sided beatdown. Okay, so she can get tired just from that. That's enough, Gunko. Or it could just be that, she's just annoyed. Let's change tactics. Contact Marijua. Oh! That's his whole face. Oh! And his whole design. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna like this guy's personality, but bro has drip. And His hair looks fabulous. I'm sick of all these useless people. I hope we could have settled this much more cleanly. Commander of the Holy Knights, World Noble. So yeah, he took over uh, of Garling. Figarland Shamrock. Of course, I knew it was gonna be his name. Son of Saint Garling, 5 elders. Indeed, it seems he'd rather die than join us. Is this some religious thing? No. You don't have to be. Well, actually, you know what? I mean, if the sun god is religious, then it could be, but I don't think you need to be to hate the kind of people that these guys are. Holy Knights Gunko. Arrow woman, arrow fruit. I mean, that's a very simple naming scheme. But sometimes all that can surprise you. The vicious warriors of Elbaf, who conquered the New World long, long ago, will be brought under the command of the world government, once and for all. Okay. So the reason that the commander of the Holy Knights and a regular Holy Knight came in is to take Loki as a member and then use him to take in Elbaf as part of the countries that are allied with the world government. They don't say destroy, they say bring under the command of. I think this is gonna be very important in regards to the whole thing with Harland. Because like what if Harland trying to bring Elbaf, bridge the gap between Elbaf and the rest of the world? I don't know. Now that we got Shamrock saying that, I'm like, was that really being done with good intentions? Like I feel like we're being told a lot of good things about King Harald, only to flip them on their head later on in the arc. Yeah, like what if bridging the gap between Elbaf and the rest of the world would mean being allied with the world government? And Loki didn't want that at all. And I don't think that's a bad thing, necessarily. Like we have Dressrosa and not Elbaf, Alabasta that are allied with the world government, and that's why they are able to go to the reverie. But like, yeah, I can see now. I think why Loki would oppose his father. Okay. I think we're getting some hints here and there. As to, the other side of what everyone seems to be saying about Loki and his father. Also, regarding Hydrogen and what Rhoda said about his mother being tormented. Like, by who exactly? By everyone else in Elbaf? And you tell me Harald didn't do anything to stop it? Like, that doesn't really reflect good on him. I'm gonna need more, but yeah, I'm not starting. I don't sound as crazy anymore for clinging so hard about Loki not being as bad as everyone says he is. And Shamrock said, let's change tactics, contact Marijoa. Now, he didn't say what the new tactics are. So I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. I hope we could have settled this much more cleanly. Are they gonna bring more Holy Knights? I don't know. They might. And they might start a whole attacking all of Elbaf until they all agree, or the majority agrees to join the world government. But why now, of all times, did they decide to do this? The timing seems suspicious too. Okay, well, I mean, I'm just gonna keep speculating, but I don't think we're gonna get answers right now, so I'm gonna leave this here. I've already been talking a lot. So, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.